The winter season can be synonymous with shopping and spending, but there can be plenty of saving when it comes to your water consumption.
Mandatory winter watering restrictions are a great time to save water. Your plants don't need as much water because they usually go dormant. So by reducing your water, you're obviously saving, and you're also sustaining your landscape long term because you're not causing any damage by overwatering them. Overwatering in the winter is a major issue.
From November 1st through February, 1 day a week is all you need to sustain your landscape while temperatures plunge and the days get shorter, and it's the law. Find your watering day on snwa.com.
In the wintertime, when plants are watered more than once a week, they can be damaged by either root rot or other types of bad things that can happen by just basically having too much water in the root zones that sit there because of too much watering. Outside of grass, a lot of the plants can get by with watering every 10 days, every 2 weeks.
The two bigger trees I have on the property are Australian bottle trees. They grow in the outback of Australia with no water, and in fact are probably more impacted by overwatering than underwatering.
Longtime Las Vegas resident Steve Barrett takes pride in his landscape, which displays around 100 plants, trees, and shrubs, many of which he found using the plant search tool on snwa.com, and has no issues when following the mandatory restrictions.
Not at all. I mean, I've been able to put in the plants that I want to put in the trees I want to put in, and I think the water restrictions are really quite generous if you're planting the right type of plants. They're orange, they're red, they're purple, they're white, so you can still have an attractive landscape and not use a lot of water.
Barrett sets up a calendar reminder on his phone and receives text alerts from the Southern Nevada Water Authority as reminders to change his watering clock with each season. And armed with a $10 moisture meter from Home Depot, he spends about 1 hour a month monitoring and managing his landscape, adjusting irrigation times as needed.
If I need to increase up to the restrictions, I do, but for the most part, I'm under that.
So even despite it saying 6 days a week or up to 3 days a week in certain periods of time of the year, I usually dial it back and it saves me even more money and saves even more water.
Joe Bartels is another Valley resident that's done his part to conserve, taking the initiative to adapt his landscape to our desert climate, staying under the mandatory restrictions, and maintaining a healthy landscape.
We see Lake Mead and in the condition that it's in, we see the commercials all the time. When I first got this house, I really wanted a yard that was low maintenance, but also really water conscious.
Both of these residents use smart irrigation controllers to change watering days from an app on their phones for reasons we all can identify with: time and energy.
So to change the watering clock, it is literally 20 seconds. I can literally go on there, I select the calendar feature on the calendar, and I just deselect or select which days of the week, and I just hit done, and that's it.
Well, I have some mobility issues, and not having to walk back and forth from the clock to check if things working, to check how if there's a leak or anything like that. I can do it all sitting in a chair, sitting on a couch, and that makes me, I guess, more willing to check things out.
You can grab a rebate to purchase a new smart controller on snwa.com. The seasonal watering restrictions are here to protect your landscape and protect our water supply.
It's something that's really important. I think that everyone needs to take this really seriously. This is our reality, and there's no getting around this.
Well, to paraphrase another catchphrase, I guess, just do it. It's not difficult. The Southern Nevada Water Authority has a lot of resources online. They got rebates and a bunch of information.